So I don't know about you guys, but I definitely had to go and have a quick drink to recover from Van's spitting match, should we say, with this. I mean, you're vicious.
It was just such a long, trying week.
Yeah, I know. And do you know what? Now that we're talking about movies on TV, I think that appropriately to the sentiment that you have been giving to all the movies on the big screen, the way to kick off this...
That just clicked.
Yeah, the way to kick off this segment is with this actual movie, which is... brilliant. It's Scrooge, the 1951 version. It's on Channel 5 at 3:10 on Saturday.
It's the Alistair Sim one.
I mean,
this
the
is
iconic,
the really good one.
Yeah, the nostalgic one. This, to be honest, I think if you need to get into the Christmas mind, you need to kind of get into the, that kind of a Christmas Carol feel.
Exactly.
And you should always watch this. And if you haven't seen the 1951 version before, give it a whirl, give it something, a little bit of a try.
What can I put you down for?
Oh, nothing.
You wish to be anonymous.
I wish to be left alone. Since you ask me what I wish, sir, that is my answer. I help to support the establishments I have mentioned. Those who are badly off must go there.
Many can't go there, and some would rather die.
If they would rather die, they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population. Besides, it's not my business.
Isn't it, sir?
No. It is enough for a man to understand his own business without interfering with other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Because Alistair Sim's so much fun.
Well, yeah, and this is the thing. I mean, I know that we want to see the BBC adaptations. How's that all going to play out? Because it's from the writer of Sherlock or something like that.
Is it Mark Gatiss?
I think I'm not quite
No.
sure. Or am I thinking about Dracula? One of the two.
That's Dracula. Yes,
yeah,
Dracula is Mark Gatiss. Yeah.
Yes, okay. So, there's lots of great new adaptations, but sometimes it is good to go back to the old school.
They don't make them like they used to.
No, indeed. So, getting you into that Christmas spirit, Saturday, a good afternoon film whilst you're wrapping the presents, getting yourself ready for the week ahead of turkey eating and everything else that you're doing. It's a good one to watch. Moving on quickly, though. This is for me going to give well over a 1 thumbs up.
This is Warm Hugs,
This
isn't
is
it?
Warm
Hugs, the movie.
This is one where actually I think the sequel was even better.
It was, yes. Okay, so Paddington, Channel 4, 7:15 on Sunday. Oh, how good was Paddington? We saw Paddington 2 together,
Yeah,
we
did. And do you know what? The screening had little marmalade sandwiches.
In the shape of a tube, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, God, I remember
loved
that.
It.
So many selfies. So many selfies, you and I. We did, yes.
Yeah.
So Paddington, in which Ben Whishaw plays, the iconic Paddington. He meets the Brown family, who, of course, give him his iconic name.
I'm dreadfully sorry, I don't actually know your name.
Oh, well, I've got a bear name, but it seems to be rather hard to pronounce. That's not right.
Or perhaps you'd like an English name?
An English name? Like what?
Oh, look, Henry, it's perfect.
You want to call him Ketchup?
No.
Ketchup the bear?
Paddington.
Paddington.
Paddington!
Oh, sorry. I like it.
And it's such a great support cast. Nicole Kidman was the villain in this
Yeah,
one.
do you know what? The thing is with this is that the cast is like, with a great Christmas movie of sorts, you need a good, iconic British cast, and it does it so well throughout Paddington. And if you're going to put out a British movie like this, you've got to get it right, and it does it on so many levels. So if you haven't seen Paddington, and you've got maybe the family are in, and maybe you've got loads of kids in tow, and you're thinking, what do we want to do on Sunday? 7:15 in the evening. You want to be drinking a little bit of sherry and watching Paddington.
It's a lovely Sunday night film.
Yeah,
isn't
it
Yeah.
really, really is. Monday, one of my top Christmas movies
Yeah.
ever. And it's such a curveball. I love it.
It is,
But it
isn't
is
it?
set
Yeah.
at Christmas. It's Gremlins on ITV at 10:45. I still get a bit scared when watching this one.
I had this conversation with Bob Mills recently.
Yeah.
He actually thought this was a genuinely terrifying film. So this is basically an inversion. This is a darker answer to the typical Spielberg movie because he produced this.
Yeah.
It's an Amblin movie. And this is, we've got the small, cuddly, creature. Everything, you don't follow the rules. It all goes wrong. And all of a sudden you get a whole army of evil ones.
Yeah.
Can I pick him up, Dad?
Sure, go ahead. Just be careful. You gotta be gentle.
I will.
I hope he's housebroken.
Oh, isn't he cute? Has it got a name, Dad?
Yeah, Mogwai.
What?
Mogwai. I don't know, it's some Chinese word. I just call him Gizmo. He seems to like it.
And the thing is that the sequel, the Gremlins 2, I laugh so much throughout that.
I prefer the sequel. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I prefer the sequel.
I mean, when you see a Gremlin singing New York, New York,
Yeah.
you know you're in for a really fun ride.
Also, how much like the Talk Radio building is that movie?
Okay, let's not talk about that. But especially around Christmas time, I don't want to get caught up in this.
So it's 10:45 on ITV on Monday.
Yeah, now, moving on with more Christmas movies. I mean, these all fit into my kind of Christmas rundown here. The Holiday on ITV2 at 8 o'clock on Tuesday. This, you were unsure about whether or not this was a real Christmas movie.
Okay, right, okay. I've said this before recently. I will say it again. Okay, Katie Lawton made me rewatch this movie.
Yep.
She made me reassess it. She was right. I was wrong. It is a very good Christmas movie. Okay, I appreciate that the Cameron Diaz part is a lot better than the Kate Winslet part.
Yeah.
And I still think Jack Black plays this entirely wrong. But I kind of got charmed by it and won over.
You fancy
so.
Jude Law, don't you?
Yeah, who doesn't fancy Jude? The hunkiest widow daddy in the world in this movie,
big
isn't he?
time.
You know, given that I'm in a bit of a personal crisis and I find myself in a total stranger's home in a town that I can't actually remember the name of, and considering that you showed up and you're like insanely good looking and really drunk and probably won't remember me anyway, I'm...
So yeah, even
There
Cameron
we
Diaz
go.
fancies him as well, obviously, even though it's implausible that Cameron Diaz would ever have to ask a man to sleep with her. Moving on to Wednesday, then. Go on, you got me.
I'm singing, Santa!
I know him!
I think you know what we're talking about,
Yeah,
don't you?
do we even need to cue it up? But it is one of two Will Ferrell films we have this week.
Oh, this is Elf, ITV2, 4:10. You are being spoiled. This is on Christmas Day.
This is on Christmas Day. I'm watching this on Christmas Day. This is my
Yeah.
Christmas Day afternoon film.
4:10. So this is after you've had your Christmas lunch,
What?
and you're
But
kind
we
of
eat
sitting
later,
down.
my
Oh
family
right,
house.
okay. We have the lunch, and then we sit down in front of the telly, and everyone passes out to a good Christmas movie.
My family usually wait until about 2 minutes before Doctor Who starts and then serve dinner, just to annoy me.
Oh.
But yeah, Will Ferrell on fine form, and of course gets to take down a mall Santa, which we've all dreamt of doing.
Yeah.
So, how old are you, son?
4.
You're a big boy. What's your name?
Paul.
And what can I
Paul.
get you for Christmas?
Don't tell him what you want. He's a liar.
Let the kid talk.
You disgust me. How can you live with yourself?
Just cool it, Zippy.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Look, I'm not kidding.
You're a fake.
I'm a fake?
Yes.
How'd you like to be dead? Huh? No, he's kidding.
You stink.
I think you're gonna have a good Christmas, all
You
right?
smell like beef and cheese. You don't smell like Santa.
You can't go wrong with a little bit of Elf. A modern Christmas classic, I have to say, with this. Okay, Thursday, your Boxing Day. You've had your turkey. You're in that little bit of like Christmas dinner hangover mode, and you want to go and watch a cool movie. Cool Runnings, Channel 5, 5:15 p.m. It's my husband's favourite movie of all time.
Really? It's my cousins, my twin cousins are obsessed with this film. Like,
Yeah.
they will watch this every day for the rest of their lives if they can.
Yeah, absolutely love it.
Did you know it was based on a true story?
Yes,
Because I didn't.
did. Yes, I
For the
did.
longest time, I had no idea.
Jamaican bobsleigh team. Yes, I did know.
Because it sounds so ridiculous.
It does, but it also sounds so ridiculous that it could be real.
We got $9.52 from Yul Brynner. Thank you. We got $184 from Doris and me. Sanka, how did your singing on the street go?
How did it go? It went like this. Enough people say, you know, they can't believe. Jamaica, we have a bobsled team. We have the one there is.
How much?
I made $1.16.
And apparently it was. That was all barely real.
There we go. John Candy, fine form as ever, and what an amazing, heartwarming movie to watch at the same time. So that's on your Boxing Day, and then moving on, another Will Ferrell film to finish off your Christmas week. It's Blades of Glory, film 4, 9 p.m. Who thought ice skating could be so funny?
So, Coach, I was thinking about the music for our routine.
Really?
We're gonna skate to one song only. Lady Hump by the Black Eyed Peas. What you gonna do with all that junk inside my trunk? I'm gonna get you drunk off my lady hump, my lovely lady hump.
I'm not skating to anything with references to lady humps. I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets
gross.
the people going.
It's
No,
disgusting.
that's enough! Why do you guys keep doing that?
Who thought John Heder could be this funny? Like, he did Napoleon Dynamite, then disappeared for like 4 years, turned up in this, opposite, Will Ferrell. And by the way, Chaz Michael Michelson is figure skating.
Do you know, I think this was around that kind of heyday of Will Ferrell, so like the 2003 when Elf came out.
So, yeah.
This if you love Will Ferrell and you think, gosh, he needs to be back on our screens yet again.
Because we forget the run went like Elf, Anchorman, Wedding Crashers, this.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a streak.
It's a run and a half, and to do it on ice in Blades of Glory is a perfect way to kind of just cement yourself in comedy history in a way. Now, this for me is such a great week of movies. If you've not got anything planned over Christmas, you're sorted.
We've spoiled them, right?
Yeah,
We've spoiled them. You are spoiled, audience.
Yeah. Well, that's your roundup of movies on TV. So I think the advice that we're going to be giving you this week is don't go to the cinema. Don't waste your money or your time. It's not worth it. Stay in, stay cozy. Hopefully it starts snowing to add to that Christmas value, because what you've got on telly is some Christmas magic.